10 dark animated films that shocked parents. Worldwide animation has long been seen as harmless entertainment, colorful worlds, catchy songs, and safe stories for family night. But not every animated film was made with children in mind. Some pushed boundaries so far that parents were left stunned, disturbed, or completely unprepared. These films explored violence, existential dread, psychological trauma, dystopian futures, and mature social commentary, proving that animation can be just as intense as live-action cinema. Here are 10 dark animated films that shocked parents worldwide, keeping your requested sequence intact. 1. Fire and Ice, 1983. Directed by Ralph Bakshi and illustrated by legendary fantasy artist Frank Frazetta, Fire and Ice is a brutal sword and sorcery epic. Set in a prehistoric world of ice kingdoms and volcanic wastelands, the film features violent battles, dark magic, and sensual imagery that felt far from child-friendly. Its rotoscoped animation gave movements a realistic, almost unsettling intensity. Parents expecting a fantasy adventure were met with raw violence and mature themes of survival and conquest. 2. Starchaser: The Legend of Orin, 1985. One of the first animated films to experiment with 3D technology, Starchaser blended sci-fi and fantasy in a surprisingly dark way. The story follows Orin, a slave miner who discovers a mystical sword and rises against a tyrannical overlord. While visually ambitious, the film contains intense action, death, and dystopian oppression. Its mature tone caught many families off guard, especially those expecting a simple space adventure. 3. American Pop, 1981. Directed by Ralph Bakshi, American Pop tells the story of 4 generations of a family through the evolution of American music. Using rotoscoping, the film portrays addiction, crime, war trauma, and the darker side of fame. This was not a cheerful musical. It was a raw exploration of ambition and self-destruction. Parents quickly realized this animated feature was designed for adults, not children. 4. Galaxy Express, 999, 1979. Directed by Rintaro and based on Leiji Matsumoto's manga, this sci-fi epic follows a young boy traveling across space in search of immortality. Beneath its space adventure exterior lies a philosophical meditation on death, humanity, and the cost of eternal life. Its darker themes and emotional weight surprised audiences who assumed animation meant simplicity. 5. The Plague Dogs, 1982. Directed by Martin Rosen, this haunting film follows 2 laboratory dogs escaping from cruel experiments. The tone is bleak, realistic, and emotionally devastating. There are no comedic breaks or comforting resolutions, only fear, confusion, and survival. Many parents were shocked to discover that a film about animated dogs could be so relentlessly tragic. 6. Rock and Rule, 1983. This post-apocalyptic rock musical from Nelvana imagined a toxic future where mutated animals replace humans. Featuring music from Debbie Harry and Lou Reed, the film explored corruption, manipulation, and demonic forces. Its dark aesthetic and mature tone made it too intense for younger viewers, leading to confusion about its intended audience. 7. Akira, 1988. Katsuhiro Otomo's Akira redefined global animation. Set in a dystopian Neo-Tokyo, it follows a teenage biker whose psychic abilities spiral into catastrophic destruction. With graphic violence, body horror, and political unrest, Akira stunned viewers worldwide. Parents who thought cartoon meant safe were confronted with one of the most intense animated films ever made. 8. Watership Down, 1978. Marketed as a story about rabbits, this adaptation shocked families with brutal battles, bloodshed, and apocalyptic imagery. Its themes of dictatorship, survival, and mortality left a lasting impact on young viewers and confused parents who hadn't expected such realism. 9. Grave of the Fireflies, 1988. This heartbreaking war drama follows 2 siblings struggling to survive during World War II. There is no fantasy escape, only hunger, loss, and emotional devastation. Its quiet tragedy proved that animation can portray human suffering with painful honesty. 10. When the Wind Blows, 1986. This British animated film tells the story of an elderly couple preparing for nuclear war using outdated government instructions. The soft, gentle art style contrasts sharply with its horrifying subject matter. As radiation slowly takes its toll, the film becomes a chilling reflection on denial and inevitable destruction. These films shattered the illusion that animation is only for children. They tackled mature themes, challenged audiences emotionally, and proved that animated storytelling can be just as powerful and disturbing as live action. For some parents, they were shocking mistakes. For others, they were unforgettable masterpieces. And for many of us, they were the moment we realized cartoons could be something much deeper.